All right, man. Let's talk about Game 3 between the Celtics defeating the Golden State Warriors. So that story's going back and forth. Steph Curry suffered a little injury. He said it felt like a foot sprain, but he didn't expect to miss no time. And it was expected. Boston came on hot. They almost gave up the lead in the beginning of the first half. Um, and Boston I just think the Warriors looking a little bit old. Is what's going on. They looking a little bit, outperformed in the athletic department. And and as the series go on, you don't get healthier, you don't get faster, you don't recover faster because now what's going on is going from game 2 days between the game to one. So they come back Friday. So now it's every other day. But check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications. And on top of that, they've done a great job of taking Jason Tatum away as a scorer. I mean, the first two games, he shot a putrid 18% from two, and that's the worst in NBA Finals history between two games. So think about that for a minute. So they done a great job, and usually you want to take away the best threat, but he's finding other ways to put his handprint on the game, and now he's become even better as a passer. So he don't have to score, because now you challenging Grant Williams to make shots, you challenging Marcus Smart to make shots, you challenge this Robert Williams to finish at the rim, you challenging Jaylen Brown to get his, and now people saying, well, they should throw somebody on Jaylen Brown. Now, I mean, do you really want to see Jason Tatum get hot? Because Jason Tatum get hot, he can get hotter, and then if you want to make the switch back on to Jason Tatum, then at that point it ain't no stopping him. So I mean, you doing a great job taking Jason Tatum out the game, but he's doing a phenomenal job of having other ways to put his print on the game, and he's not trying to force it. He's not trying to force it. Now, if I was the coach, what I would do is I would try to post Jason Tatum up every time I could. I would try to switch off on Steph Curry, whoever Steph Curry guarding. I'm trying to get this switch and attack him every time. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the switch on him, but I would post up Jason Tatum a little bit more too. That makes a lot of sense. I would post up Tatum, put him in the high, put him on the post, clear out the side. But they've been playing a little bit more of that matchup zone, and that's fine. They can do that if they want to, and that's why everybody making shots because um they paying all attention to Jason Tatum, and they playing a lot of zone. So I mean, at the end of the day, they're gonna have to figure something out, and that's a fact. They're gonna have to figure something out how to stop Jason Tatum. But I mean, once again, Andrew Wiggins done a great job guarding him. But he was 9 for 23 yesterday. He had 26 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, one steal. Important stat: he only had 2 turnovers. And you look at what Boston did in the turnover department; they only had 12 turnovers. 12. Golden State had 16, which is still pretty good. I mean, you average 4 turnovers a quarter, but I didn't see any get way higher. But they starters combined for 14 of them, but obviously they shortened their rotation regardless. I mean, only a couple players played over respectable minutes over there, but you know, but Tatum ain't turning the ball over. He not forcing the ball. He trying to get the shots as they come. And Jaylen Brown, he rolling. 9 for 16 from the field, 4 for 8 from three. He making his free throws. 5 assists, 9 rebounds. He defending 20. And the Celtics just a younger team, bro. They young, athletic. The only thing that they missing is a true point guard. That's it. That's the only thing they missing is a true point guard like a Ricky Rubio that can get them in their sets and all that type of stuff. That's it. You know, that's the only thing that they missing. They got depth. So if they ever get something out of Aaron Neesmith, as a shooter, man, they're gonna be a dangerous team, bro. It's Peyton Pritchard gonna be all right. Derek White gonna be all right. they ever get something like Aaron Neeson, man, it's pretty much gonna be a wrap. They're gonna be good for a long time to go. They should add like Ricky Rubio in the offseason, to be honest. But Steph Curry, only so much he can do, bro. Klay Thompson did, show up today, but I think it's a lot. I think once Klay Thompson had the two knee injuries, they not as potent as they was defensively. Because you love team defense, but you do need great individual defenders, and Wiggins have picked that up. And Wiggins has been solid in the scoring department. Now he ain't like shooting a three well, but that ain't what he known for. But when Klay was Klay before all this stuff happened, Klay was a by far better defender, from the any injury. Now, he probably gonna be a year or two before if he ever get back, is gonna be as good as he can be. So he looked like he moving well. We gotta understand he had two devastating knee injuries, so it's gonna take some time. But if he was a defender that the physically what he was at one point, Warriors probably might it's probably be they probably be up 2-1. And now Steph Curry hurt himself, and I was thinking the whole game. Like if I was Ime Udoka, I would switch. I would make the Warriors switch every time on Steph Curry, and I isolate the side, and I have somebody just attack Steph Curry every time. I mean, she can attack Klay Thompson too now. He ain't moving like he used to move. What I'm saying? The only person you really ain't trying to attack is Wiggins and Draymond. Looney pretty good too, but I'll take my chances attacking Looney, Steph, and Klay. But right now, Golden State, man, they just outgunning the athleticism department. In Boston playing defense, and if Boston had a little bit more experience, man, they'd be up 3-0. They'd be ready to close it out the crib, you know. But they lack that primary ball handler, and they lack a little bit of experience. And Marcus Smart just not doing. He just turning the ball over too much. I don't know why the Schroeder thing didn't work for them, but they need somebody to come in and handle the ball. And if they did have somebody like Rubio, even somebody like Rajon Rondo who can come in and give you a couple spot minutes in critical moments handling the ball, they'd be very close to South Friday, to be honest. But they solid. Three starters score 24 or more. When Smart scoring 24 points, you're in trouble. When Smart shooting 8 for 17 and 3 for 7 from the floor, you in trouble. So Derek White didn't have the best game, but look for Derek White. Grant Williams had a solid game, but look for Derek White and Peyton Pritchard to have an impact on Game 4, because that got to be the kill shot. Because I know teams that win Game 3 go on usually to win the final, but you ain't got to treat Game 4 like a Game 7. You know what I'm saying? And because if the Warriors win, then the Warriors guaranteed to come back to the crib. So you gotta treat this Game 4 like a Game 7. So that's what they gotta do. They win Game 4, and they probably close it out in Boston. Come back in Boston. The Warriors probably win Game 5. Probably close out in Boston, but we'll see. But they've closed out. They had big games. Game 6 versus Milwaukee. They had big games. Game 4 closeout games always big versus Boston. Versus Brooklyn, and they won a Game 7 on Miami Heat's floor. So Boston battle tested. You know what I'm saying? But yep, 116, 100. Boston. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. I said already. Sorry, I'm a little bit. I just woke up. But check out my Big Talk playlist. Hit my link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All my information in the link tree is the first link in the description. I pin it in the comment section. Let me know what you girls and guys think. And I think Steph Curry injury, I think it's gonna be huge if it affects him in any shape, way, or manner, because he's giving them big points right now. He's giving them big points, so defensively they're gonna attack him, and offensively that's gonna affect him. So he said he should be able to play, but at what percentage? So if he have any significant drop off, he ain't at least 80%. The Warriors might as well pack it up. It's a wrap. But we'll see what happens. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.